What is up, guys? It is I. Whoa. Jesus, I keep dropping my controller. Hello. Ooh, sorry about Crackles. Very short stream tonight. Probably about 45 minutes. I know very little about this game, and I'm so excited to play it. KY told me about it. It's called Axiom Verge. It's a very, very, very similar game to Metroid. Almost to the point where it could be a Metroid sequel of some kind, from what I've heard. And it came out today, and I really didn't expect it to come out so soon on the PC, and I'm really, really happy about it. I couldn't help it. I had to stream it. Now, KY streamed this not too long ago. KY streamed it recently, the PS4 version, and I couldn't help myself. Like I said, I have to play it. I'm a huge Metroid fan, and this looks like it's going to be great for me. Also, guys, the good news about Twitch is that they introduced an option to reduce delay by 33%. And I checked that option. So I think I'm broadcasting to you guys with 33% less delay, which means it might buffer for some people a little bit more. So when you hear this, type 1. Let's do a test. About 14 seconds. About 14 seconds. Alright. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it seems like at best, between 12 to 15 seconds, I would say, is probably where we're at in terms of delay. I'm gonna do normal, just because I don't, you know, I don't need to fuck around. I don't need to prove how hard I am by doing hard. Nod the hard wad. So we have a little bit less delay. It's better than 30 seconds, and I feel like that's good. So, alright, I'll take it. Trace, it's charged and ready. This game was made by one person, by the way. Thanks, Hammond. If only it would work this time. I think he said starting the launch. Is the volume good? That's weird. The beamlet was completely distorted. Trace, there's a problem. What's that sound? Is that Shaggy? Scooby-Doo. Oh, are those worms coming out of the ground? Oh, those are giant tentacles. As the building collapsed on top, my life, my goals, all were fruitless. Wow. But if this were truly the end, it simply died and stayed that way. Well, let's just say that everything would have been a lot different. The thing about that is I didn't get a chance to read it out loud. I could read it to myself, but not out loud. So this is Trace. He's got a fro. Wake up, Trace. Ugh, what happened? Trace, there's gun in next room. You must get it. Wait, what's going on? Where are you? Hello? Where am I? Like, I purposely didn't watch James and Mike play this on Cinemassacre because I wanted to keep this game as much of a surprise as possible. You can see the Metroid influence already with the tiles. Just the way it's, like, here. How's that for Metroid? You know, the mini-map on the top right. It strikes me as a mix between Metroid 1 and Super Metroid. Aesthetically, a little leaning more on the on the regular Metroid side of things, but there's that map on the top right. Axiom Disruptor, high-tech biomechanoid weapon, lock position LB. Is this the gun that lady mentioned, or did I just imagine her? Sorry, I'm very weak. You must go now before he finds you. Before who finds me? What's going on? Guess she's gone again. So it says RB is to lock position. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So music, well, you can hear it. I don't need to tell you. But you like how I got the gun and the background started showing its true colors? I like that. That reminds me a bit of Super Metroid when you go down to Brinstar. Okay, so it feels good. Controls are really tight so far. This is going to be a very short stream, but it'll, you know, contain my impressions of the game. And this is something I've been excited about for at least a month now. So I haven't known about this game's existence for too long until KY told me about it. And he did stream it, and I feel almost a little bad for streaming it so soon after him. But being the huge fucking fan of Metroid games and Metroid-style games that I am, I had no choice but to play this. And I figured streaming it would be maximum fun. So far, I'm loving the graphics, the simple aesthetic. Just the way the things explode is fun. It's great. So these enemies look very familiar, like in terms of what they do. What was the name of the enemies in Metroid that did that, where they just walked on the walls and nothing else? So many spiritual successors. That Castlevania spiritual successor. Oh, hey, Bubby. Gamers. Not Metroids, Gamers. Yes, that's the ones. Gamers. I guess that's what we all are. To some people. I knew a girl in college that spoke like that. Like, she used to call me Vinny. And, I guess she would pronounce it, gamers as Gamers. So, Gamers. I don't mind spiritual successors or spiritual sequels, as long as they're done right. And the style of is fine. I mean, you know, no one's putting a gun to your head and telling you to play it. But in this case, this is something I really wanted to play. I've been starved for a new Metroid game for so long. And, Super Metroid is like tied with Chrono Trigger for my favorite game of all time. So, getting something like this that's getting such good reviews, I had no choice. I knew I would love it. The Castlevania spiritual successor looks cool. Was it called Blood Soaked, I think? That looks cool. We don't know much about it, but I wholly trust Igarashi. And, well, Shovel Knight was a mix of, like, Zelda 2 and Mega Man and DuckTales, kind of. And that worked out amazing, as you all know. It made a lot of best-of lists. And, what else? Oh, how could I forget? Yooka-Laylee. I gotta be honest, I don't love Yooka-Laylee's character design so far. I love the Trouser Snake. Yes, that's a real thing. There's a Trouser Snake in the game named Trouser. I love that so much. But Yuka and Laylee themselves, I don't know. They're not bad by any means. I think they're decent. But they're not as cool as Banjo and Kazooie. I'm sorry. I love the designs of Banjo and Kazooie, and so far Yuka and Laylee are just good and not amazing. Again, totally my opinion, and corruptions. And again, you know, if you like it more, that's up to you. You know, for me, my aesthetic choice goes to Banjo and Kazooie. Maybe because Banjo's wearing pants. You notice the trend here? I like the Trouser Snake because he's wearing pants. I like Banjo because he's wearing pants. I don't know. What other spiritual successors are around? Maybe they haven't come out yet, or they've come out, or they're, you know, in development for, you know, forever. Anything else? I am excited for Yooka-Laylee. I don't want you guys to think I'm not. I think it's going to be cool as shit. And I'm excited for the soundtrack. I'm excited for the gameplay. I think it's going to be a fucking amazing callback to a series I love. Oh, Mighty Number 9. Yeah. Castle in the Darkness kind of counts too. Sure, I would say that counts. That's like a kind of a... Oh, Jesus. What would it be? Kind of a Castlevania throwback in some ways, but also a few other things in there too. A little Ghost and Goblin kind of feel to it. Mighty Number 9, I hear people are complaining about that because it doesn't look exactly the way they wanted it to. Or exactly like the concept art, I should say. Nova. Launches a large projectile, firing again causes it to detonate. Okay, that's cool. But, you know, concept art almost never exactly matches up. You know, a lot of times concept art looks a lot better. And, you know, Mighty Number 9 I think is going to turn out just fine. I really do. I don't think they're going to fuck it up. But it might not look exactly the way some people want. Fucking whatever. Such is life. At least Super Troopers 2 looks good. How is that for a fucking Kickstarter? That met its goal really fucking quickly. Those broken lizard guys. Like, Super Troopers was a pretty funny movie. It wasn't the best movie. It wasn't the best comedy. It was just kind of fun. But they made a bunch of movies that, like, really kind of showed the studio that maybe they shouldn't be trusted with a large budget, which I think ultimately fucked them. They made some kind of semi-clunkers. So they were like, oh, you know what? I have an idea. Super Troopers, Super Troopers, with Paul Blart in a cameo role. But I don't think this game was kickstarted. This particular game, Axiom Verge. Can anyone confirm if this game was not kickstarted? Okay, that doesn't destroy the... Sony gave him money? Oh, okay. So Sony pushed this development along for an exclusive deal, I guess, to get it like a month early, I would imagine. Sony does that a lot. So does Microsoft. Because they don't make their own games. They need to get games early to make people buy their system. Hey, it fucking works. And they do make their own games. Don't let me talk out of my ass. But I mean, let's face it, guys. What Sony developed or Microsoft developed game are you looking forward to? I'm just being an ass. I'm sure there's plenty. So, yeah, I don't know. This game kind of developed by one guy, not kickstarted. He's given money. He was given money by Sony. All right, so that explains it a little bit. But even so, this is just one dude. And he made this. And it's so far it's pretty good. I'm really getting the Metroid vibe in a good way. I'm getting like a good amount of nostalgia, but I'm also feeling like there's a lot of potential for this game to evolve in its own way. This weapon alone is kind of cool, because there really wasn't anything like this in Metroid. Nice. Collect all that life. How does this shaggy scientist collect the life? Does he just, like, does it absorb into his essence? Are exclusivity deals bad all of a sudden? Yeah, I don't like them. Remember how many people couldn't play Spelunky because it was exclusive to Xbox for a year? I don't think that's fair. I had it early. I had the Xbox version, but that wasn't cool. Spelunky was not an Xbox game when it first came out. It was a PC game, and PC gamers had to wait a year for Spelunky. So I don't really like the exclusivity. Like, let's buy them out for a fucking absurd amount of money so we can get their game early because we need to sell some consoles. You know what I mean? Look, it could be good. It's good for the systems. It's good for the publishers. It's good for Microsoft. It's good for Sony. As a gamer, I don't really like it. I can take it or leave it, scoff at it, whatever. What did I get anyway? I don't even know what the fuck that was. What is I was too busy talking about the other thing. Guys, what is that blue thing down there? You were thinking of Nintendo. Oh, okay, I got you, Restar. Well, Nintendo's different. They don't, they never really, put their, well, I guess they do exclusivity shit too, but currently they're the underdog, and that's kind of what you do. It's not a good thing. I don't like it, but that's what they're doing. I mean, but then their first party shit, they're not giving that up. That's always going to be first party shit. That's always going to stay on Nintendo. Anything they may get access to early, which, like Resident Evil 4 comes to mind when that first came out, it was, I think, more or less because they were struggling. They do it, but not as often, I would say. I feel like Nintendo doesn't do it as much as the other guys, but I'm poorly researched in this, and I don't want to, again, I don't want to spew bullshit, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo's done it more times than I would imagine. But yeah, first party doesn't count. That's just what they do. That's what Nintendo's been doing for years. I like what Nintendo's doing with DLC. I think they're doing a pretty good job. I think the best example of DLC done right with totally 100% pro-consumer is Witcher, is CD Projekt Red. They are... Thank God they're making these Witcher games, and they're making them so good, and people are actually paying attention to them. That gives me so much hope. That makes me so happy. Because I hope more developers and publishers will take a look at that and be like, oh, we can do this and still make money. Maybe we should worry more about, like, I don't know, consumer loyalty as opposed to making a quick buck with day one DLC, you know? And I can't get Witcher 3 because I never played the first two. And if I were to start with the first two, well, I'm a little busy right now in my life. It's like there's a lot of games people want me to play, and there's a lot of games I want to play, and then there's me getting lost in those games. How do you break this? I'm like trying to do music right now, and if I get addicted to video games that I'm not streaming, that means that I'm doing less things in my life and playing more video games. So I have to kind of be a little careful. It's not about like the money. It's really not about that. It's about the time. Like I got the GTA 5 PC edition. I'm probably like 10% through the story. Yeah. Alright, so I'm stuck. No, I'm not going to stream it because I'm already streaming Final Fantasy VII, this, and an assortment of other shit. And I'm not one of those streamers that streams for 8 hours a day, so I don't, Anyway, try to use that size node. I think you can apply it to a weapon. Oh, so I have to go into my inventory. Oh, okay. How do you... Hang on. Inventory. Size node is auto. Alright, well, regardless, I'm stuck. Okay, so there's that. Okay, please stop. Okay, so map. Well, that didn't take very long for me to get lost. Yeah, that was quick. Oh god, I don't really want to go this way again. Missed a door on the right side of this main shaft. Did I? Oh, you're right. I see it. I see it. I missed it. Yep. Thank you for that. How did I miss that? Yeah, I missed that one. Somehow. And that wasn't even me getting lost. That was just me being stupid. That was me being a dope. Alright, we're good. Oh, Jesus. That caught me off guard. So, someone should tally how many people say, "Is this Metroid?" when they first get to the stream, every time I stream this. At least 300. I'd say good 300. It's like a cave story egg that you save in. But it is, I mean, it's not a Metroid game, obviously, but it is so Metroid that it really is amazing. I'm loving it. I think it's great so far. Crap, I'm trapped. Demon. Oh, hey, you can talk? Listen, I'm lost and... Demon. Atheos say, kill, kill! So this shaggy-haired hero, scientist fella that never did anything in his life. God, who would believe that such a person would be an action hero in a video game? A big-name video game. Maybe Morgan Freeman? Maybe that's his name. When you hit the metal bit on this guy, it makes a like a Metroid noise. Go. That is so fucking Metroid 1. Pretty good first boss. It's a little bullet hell-esque to the most minimal of degrees, but it's pretty good. What is it anyway? It looks like a fucking metal spleen enhancement. Okay, there we go. Zeder. Yeah, give me all that life. Yeah, all that delicious life. Difficulty is, so far it's pretty good. Feels good. A little bit less difficult than when you first pick up Metroid 1, but I feel like it's on par or a little bit harder than Super Metroid. So far. I don't know. It feels pretty good, though. It doesn't feel like it was made by an amateur. Let's just say that. Okay, so I have this laser drill. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? So that's how you go through these things. So far, I haven't seen any secrets. Like, not, you know, like Metroid has the morph ball secrets and like a lot of hidden walls and stuff. Okay, well, that just went ahead and set me up as a gamer to recognize that some of those red blocks can be destroyed. Health? That's probably a health upgrade. Power node increases weapon and item damage. Oh, never mind. So, I guess it's time to use the drill absolutely fucking everywhere to determine whether or not there's secrets. And I would bet there's plenty. Yeah, this is... I'm gonna be using this a lot, this drill. I can feel it. And it's a weapon, too, which is extra cool. Secrets? Secrets? No? No secrets. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier, KY already streamed this, but, you know, I figure... I guess that's kind of the point of the separate channels. If you remember correctly, Joel streamed Majora's Mask the same time I did. Fucking cocks. Put the cocks... Ah! What just happened? You died. We saved your mind machines. What? Sorry, I hope I'm misunderstanding something. Can you try rephrasing that? Hello? Oh man, this is insane. I died and I'm still me? But yeah, as I said, I don't really... A game like this, I could not resist. I love Metroidvania type games, and this was just... It came out today, and I was like, yeah, I gotta play this. And, this is awesome. I'm loving it. It's got a good atmosphere, too. Like, my mind in this game, like, they just put my mind into a new body, but, like, it's like a strange dick. It's like, what happens if you know, you want to touch that? What is that? Is that still your dick? That's weird. I don't think I would like that very much. Whose arms are these? Whose dick is this? Alright, well, I guess we're not going in there. Like, your mind is your own, but your body is not. Does that make you... Does that make you... Jay? Oh, no. Okay, are we sure this is not a corruption stream? You'll notice my health is not doing so great right about now. So I would say, yeah, the difficulty. In Metroid, you get 99 health. And you can take more than 1 or 2 hits. This seems like right in the beginning, you can take 4 hits at full health and die. So it's a little harder. It's definitely a little bit harder in that sense. You can't fuck around and just walk into enemies. Not that you'd want to, but sometimes you get lazy in like Metroid and you just like, you know, want to go left as fast as you can. And instead of going left as fast as you can in this game, you have to be a little bit more careful. I feel. Okay, I can't go that way yet. That's true, yes. You were an intergalactic bounty hunter in Metroid. But in this game, you're just a guy named Trace. Or something. And he's got a fro. And up until now, he doesn't even know what sports were. He spent his whole life playing video games and doing science. And now here he is, using fucking alien weapons and mind melding with, like, Kreat whale beasts. Which hasn't happened yet, but I'm assuming it will. You know, this is a sci-fi game after all. This handles these things pretty quickly. Health? No, it's the same thing from before, right? Oh, health node. Oh, it's circular. Okay, good, good. So we'll get some extra health now. Yeah, Shadow Complex was awesome. Then there was a game I played earlier this year from Renegade Kid. Was it earlier this year? I'm not sure. It was called, holy fuck, how am I forgetting the name of it? It was that 3DS Metroidvania game. Yep. Just totally slipped my mind completely. Zeo Drifter. Oh, it was December. Yeah. Just how the fuck did I forget that? Oh, it was December, right, yeah. So it definitely was December then. That one was good. I really enjoyed that. I thought it did everything right. It was just too short. And the same boss was reused. But even Jules, the developer that I spoke to, he acknowledged. He was like, yeah, that's the best we could do, given our short time constraints and financial issues. And I still think the game worked out great, and I think it's still... I'm going back up, guys, because there's something that's annoying me. Just like in all games of this nature, if you know there's something you potentially left behind, it drives you fucking crazy. That's me right now. I gotta find the thing that I left behind. Alright, green squid, please. But yeah, Zeo Drifter was cool. Shadow Complex was awesome. That game was really fun. And that was one of the games that like made me hope that we would get a Metroid game similar to that. But still no. 3DS has been out for how many years? Still haven't had a Metroid game on it? Come on. What are you doing, Nintendo? Come on, give me a Metroid game. So their E3 video came out. People were asking me about that. I think it looks good. You know, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're doing Nintendo World Championship, which is pretty fucking cool. That's cool. Other than that, we don't know really what we're gonna see. It's all speculation up until then. And I'm hopeful. I don't know what we'll see. I'm keeping my expectations low. I think we'll see some more of Star Fox. I think we'll see more Zelda. That's an obvious. Yoshi's Woolly World is obvious. Maybe they'll shit out a new... Well, Mario Maker is kind of the new Mario game, so we won't... I don't think we'll see anything else. Maybe we'll get some surprises. Maybe we'll see a Metroid game. Oh, no. No. Reggie was wearing Little Mac's training outfit, so there is some rumor that there could be a new Punch-Out. Fallout 4 will be at E3. If I told you guys I had the inside scoop, would you believe me? You know how inside my scoop is? It was that story about the video. That's my inside scoop. They said no Zelda at E3. Oh, Jesus. What the hell? Really? That's weird. Just got spread shot from Castletrania. Wow. You know what? I want to play Castletrania. A wall of no. My inside scoop. No one believes me, I should say. Yeah, no one believes me that I have an inside scoop. If I told you guys I knew who the next Smash Brothers characters were, would you believe me? What if I told you it rhymed with Bono? Huh? How's that one? Are you excited yet? It's the frontman from U2, guys. He's gonna be in the game. No, I don't have, obviously, any foreknowledge of any characters in Smash Brothers, but I have heard some rumblings about Fallout, and I think, I'm gonna make a prediction that not only are we gonna see it at E3, I think it's gonna come out this year. Hello, hello! Hola! Matter place called Vertigo! Shut up, Bono, please. Yeah, 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 Catorce! Yeah, quesadilla! Alright, now that I've gotten that out of my system, we can continue. I will make the prediction that we'll see Fallout 4 at E3, and it will be released this year. I also will make a prediction that Ryu will not be in Smash Brothers. And I'm probably going to be wrong on that one, but just for fun, let's make it spicy. I'll say that just because the files were in the game doesn't mean necessarily that Ryu's a definite shoo-in. And that's just, pure speculation. But I expect some other characters to be announced at Smash 3. Wow, I can't speak today. At E3. I definitely think we'll see a good amount. Maybe not a good amount, but at least 2 or 3 characters. Which would be cool. So I'm only going to play this for another few minutes. Actually, you know what? Only a few minutes. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of time. So let's just check out this next area. 2 hours later. One more area, guys. I want to get one more power-up. Secret. Aw. I think I maybe missed a secret there. Yeah, there's got to be something there. That's too That looks a bit obvious. Drill everything. That should be the name of this game. The subtitle. Axiom Verge. Drill everything. So yeah, these vertical shafts are extremely Metroid 1. Super Metroid had them too, but not as heavily. Health node fragment. Combined 5. Okay, so that's cool. That's heart pieces, basically. That looks like a glitch. That looks like when your NES couldn't handle something. Broccoli? Oh man. What? This looks like a familiar fucking enemy. I could have sworn I've seen Broccoli enemy in another game. It's the best way to approach this. Like that, I guess. Took some damage. Wasn't the best way. Oh shit. Something's weird here on my computer. Marlboro from Final Fantasy. Yeah, that's one broccoli. Oh, okay. Bear with me. Link to the Past. There's the Elder in the Dark World. Sazrahala, I believe, turns into a broccoli thing that moves around similar to this. And there's no reason for me to even attempt to kill those. Oh, new enemy. Okay. No. No. Fucking hell. Pink zone, my favorite. You know, I know this glitch stuff is intentional. I'm just wondering if the developer was maybe here at one of my streams when I talked about making a game. Because I proposed the idea that a good game concept would be a game that breaks the fourth wall. With corruptions or like glitches, and it's your job as a character to undo the glitch. It was just an idea I had. It wasn't much of an idea. It was, in fact, probably something that's been thought of 1,000 times, but you know, if so, I'd like my royalty check, please. 15,000 euro, courtesy of Vinesauce Scoop. That's my real last name for anyone who's curious. All right. Here, let's save it. I'm sorry, I have to save this now. So Axiom Verge is fucking awesome so far. I'm really enjoying it. I might have some art for you guys if there's any art today. Also, that was a bit of a test for the whole, you know, delay thing. And it looks like the delay was indeed fixed a little bit. Not much, but it feels like I can communicate with you guys a little bit better. Slightly easier. And that is awesome. So I'll leave it on. There's not much art, but I'll just let it load. It's going to take a second because the Buru is going very, very slow today. So from RDNX, some crackles. Even the crackles got their own art. Amazing. Yeah, these next two are loading. I just want to say, though, I'll be hosting KY. He's live. He's streaming some stuff right now. He's streaming Flame Over. Flame Over. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm sure it's good. I don't know. But, yeah, maybe go over there and check that out. I usually, if there's only one other streamer streaming, I'll host that one person. Otherwise, I'll tell you guys to, you know, to go over to the site and watch them there. So if you're looking for another thing to watch, I'll be hosting KY in just a moment. Okay, so this art is taking forever to load, but I think we finally got something. This one is from Dijani10. And it's kind of like an anniversary art. It's got the streamers and the memers. And Reg, if he's in there, would be in a completely different category all of his own. But I don't see him, so it should be good. It's all good. It's all good. And this one's from Magnus K. Volvic. This is a BRB. And, yeah, it's cool. Clown nose. Why do I have a clown? Oh, right, Spelunky. All right, guys. I'm done. Have a great night. It's a very short stream, like I said. So far, I'm really enjoying Axiom Verge. I like the new improved less delay. And I'll probably see you guys on Saturday. So take care, everyone. And stick around for me hosting KY. See ya.